I want to bring in former senior FBI profiler Mary Ellen O'Toole. Also with us is James Alan Fox, a criminology professor at Northeastern University and the author of the book, The Will to Kill, Making Sense of Senseless Murder. Mary Ellen, let me start with you, and let me make clear, we don't want to put more focus than we absolutely have to on this killer to give him the attention that he so obviously sought for whatever deranged reasons he has. But it is important to understand if there were signs that could have been seen, if there was something that could have been done. So this man obviously had a problem with this station, WBDBJ. He was fired. He was disgruntled. He was at one point escorted from the building. They had security there locking down the building the day that he left. That doesn't seem normal. That seems like something beyond just a disgruntled employee.
Well, it certainly does. And as more information becomes available about this individual, what they're going to find is that he had problem relationships with other people going back to his childhood. And these problems are what result in what I call the injustice collector and dangerous injustice collector. And that's someone who basically goes through life and they collect injustices from everybody. They perceive that they're being put down, insulted, maligned by everyone they have contact with, and their response, when they do respond, it's very disproportionate to the original put down or insult that they think they've experienced.
And Professor Fox, this man, this killer, didn't just murder two people during a live shot. He then filmed it and posted it himself. What kind of person posts a murder video for the world to see, proudly posting it on both Twitter and Facebook?
Yeah. Well, it's important for him that we all believe that he's not just some nut who went berserk, but that he has a reason. You see, these guys tend to see themselves as victims of injustice. He felt that he was bullied, that he was a victim of racism, not just at this job, but at a previous job. And it's important that we all understand that he was a good guy who was getting revenge. He was punishing those that harmed him. So it's important for him to broadcast that. And he's not the first to send letters and videos. The live element of this, of course, is unusual.
You know, it's interesting, Mary Ellen, because he did two things in this manifesto that he sent to ABC News, this 23-page manifesto sent by someone identifying themselves as this man. He references the Virginia Tech murders, sort of, praising them, or at least praising the shooter. He also mentions Columbine, expressing admiration for what went on there. But he said that the impetus for this was Charleston, a sort of revenge for the church massacre.
Yes, and it's very typical that they will see an event like the shootings in Charleston, and that will be the impetus that they'll use to precipitate all of this behavior. But it goes back much further than the Charleston shooting. And it's very interesting that he's looking at and admiring the Columbine shooters because as Jamie and I know, that they're sort of the gold standards of people that engage in this kind of behavior. And they were 20 years younger than he was. But I think when investigators go to his home, they will see books and documents and writings where he has followed these cases and he has made notes and he has aspired to be like them.
And again,
I know we don't want to. I know we don't want to glamorize this guy, but let's also not use the word manifesto unless he used it, which I don't believe he did. A manifesto is a pretty prominent document by someone of political importance. This is just a rambling letter. And it's unfortunate that we start using this manifesto word over and over and over again when, in fact, it's not.
Fine, great, I'm sold. Don't want to give it any more credit than it deserves.
Okay.
But last question, Professor. You know, he did this document, and he posted all kinds of documentation and records on Facebook and Twitter. He obviously wanted to leave some record of this whole thing.
Yeah, he wants his legacy to be positive. In his mind, again, he's the good guy. And he wants us all to understand that. And this is proof that he's been mistreated, and he wanted to get revenge, and this was his day to do so.
Right.
That's why he's documenting. We saw in the Virginia Tech shooting also, the shooter sent to NBC videos and all sorts of documents. This is pretty common for killers to want to justify and document why it is they're going to do what they're doing.
Mary Ellen O'Toole, Professor James Fox, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.